Before the opening bell, the Dow Jones posting its first decline in 9 days amid fears that a rally in oil after an attack on oil production in Saudi Arabia could slow global economic growth. The attack over the weekend led the way for the markets to decline, actually shut down 5% of global crude output. U.S. officials blaming Iran, and President Donald Trump said Washington was locked and loaded to retaliate. Looking at the S&P 500 intraday, shares in energy, real estate, tech, hardware, and equipment sectors all trading higher, while shares in automobiles and components, household and personal products, and material sectors, those were all under pressure. This all as 35% of S&P 500 constituents traded lower yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, there's no major aftermarket news to report, so we go straight overseas to the Asian markets, which were mixed today. The Nikkei rising 0.06%, the Hang Seng down 1.23%, China CSI 300 down 1.68%, and South Korea's Kospi up 0.01%. European markets slightly down, and futures call for a negative start. Now, in terms of expectations today, we have Adobe Systems as well as FedEx. Well, on the economic docket, before the opening bell, we have the 9/14 Red Book as well as August industrial production figures. After the opening bell, we have September NAHB housing market index prices. Meanwhile, moving on to the markets, the S&P 500 is where we begin. That has a look level of 2983.50. The Nasdaq has a look level for 77.98, and that's in focus. A break below 78.37 would trigger a drop towards 77.98. Short positions below 78.98 are favored, with targets at 78.37 and 77.98 in extension, where the Dow Jones sees the downside prevail.